Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Clueless Capitalist, where we discover interesting startups, interview founders, and help you become less clueless with angel investing. My name is Razi.
And my name's Osman, and welcome to The Clueless Capitalists.
In this episode, we are going to be looking at AyyKori. AyyKori is Bangladesh's first cashback and affiliate marketplace. Joining us for this episode is the founder and CEO of AyyKori, Aminul Islam. Welcome to the episode, Aminul.
Thank you so much, Razi and Usman, for inviting. I'm really excited to share our journey so far, how we built the first cashback and affiliate marketplace in Bangladesh, and what are the challenges and opportunity with you guys.
Great to have you here, Aminul. So let's start with your pitch deck, and then we'll ask you our questions.
Sure. AyyKori is meaning the earning. It's mean you are earning, and AyyKori is the first affiliate and cashback platform of Bangladesh. It's the affiliate marketplace. So the problem that we are addressing is that in different industries like HoReCa, retail chain, e-commerce, there are more than 4 million brands. They're struggling low sales and traffic in their own platform. It can be their website or their stores as well. So there are also 40 million people who are in need of earning, and 30 million people who are shoppers don't get cashback or that much of savings while they shop. To solve this low sales and traffic, we have introduced the cashback and earning, which is also helping the people to earn and save while they are shopping. So according to the research, more than $1,000 can be saved for family who are using the cashback, and also $3,600 can be earned through the affiliate marketing. And both the traffic and selling is happening on the brand's page or platform. So everyone is winning in this mechanism. So the cashback journey is very simple. When a person comes to the app or website, he can see a lot of his favorite brands that he usually shops and check out the offers or the cashback amount. And when they are basing on the get cashback, they are redirecting to the website or the app of the brands. So they are free whatever they want to purchase or however they want to pay, or avail any kinds of third-party coupon or even Amex or mobile financing discount or cashback. But still, as they are coming from our website or app, they will going to have a cashback in their cashback wallet of AyyKori. So for the affiliate, its journey is even easier for doing affiliate. So we have find out that most of the internet users are in the social media in Bangladesh. So we have kept the share mechanism in a sense that the unique link that you can create for an affiliate, you can share in your Facebook or Imo or WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you like. So whenever someone is clicking on that link and buying something, you definitely going to get a affiliate commission. So the market validation, so our team is experienced, so we have worked for the affiliate industry for the last 4 or 5 years, and we have experience in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan and Nepal market working. Also, there are a lots of global cashback platforms that are rocking around the world, and the South Asian portion are rising little by little. And also in Bangladesh, the dance affiliate is now becoming popular, and many brands of themselves are launching affiliate programs. So the market size, there are a lot of interesting numbers to share, like the internet users are more than 67 million in Bangladesh. The projection of e-commerce market is 10.5 billion by 2026, and Dhaka is the second largest most active Facebook user. So the TAM we have calculated is more than $1 billion, and in the coming 3 years, we are targeting to address 160 million in the sum. So the revenue model, currently we have only one revenue model, that we are partnering with the brand. When we can sell something for the partnering brand, they give us some commission, and we usually distribute around 50% to the affiliate commission or cashback to the users. And we have the pipeline of introducing pay later or self-subscription who don't have a website to be integrated with AyyKori. So the market traction, so we launched the platform for the public in January. So till date, we have achieved a good result in terms of marketing spend. So we have more than 35,000 of signed up users, and we have sold more than $300,000 of product to this platform in just these 6 or 7 months. actually. So the unit economics is promising. So there's an interesting fact that as cashback is very new, so when a person is knowing about the platform, they are usually order like $4.5 of basket size, but when they are receiving within 1 or 2 months of the cashback, their basket size increased to $25, even we are right now observing. And also the paid advertising cost is very low for acquisition a customer. It's 0.09, which show the interest or the need of a cashback platform in Bangladesh. So how we are actually making so many things with so little budget. So we are, we have said that we are empowering the brands identically. So we are doing some collaborative social media promotion with the brands. So the brand page and brand media, social media page is also booming along with us. So we do different type of live with the brands and also shares offer, and they also collaboratively run ad with us. So we also do activation in different universities. We have done. We have as from the past interview, you suggested to have some activation in the university, so in the offices. So we have that plan to go to the offices as well in this month. So there are a lots of different segments of partner, and we are touching almost every sector of the industry. So right now we are trying to raise to $150,000 in against of 10% equity, and we have 65,000 of soft committed dollar for now. And we generally want to spend 50% of this in the marketing and operations, so that the customer education can be happened for cashback and affiliate especially, and we can bloom it to the next level. So the fund effect can be in a 1 year. We can sell around $10 million worth of product from this platform, and revenue of $50,000 can be reached. And the core team. So I'm Aminul, I'm the CEO. I have 6 years of experience in Daras and also in affiliate marketing. Also, I have worked in marketing agency, and I was the coordination lead of affiliate marketing. And also Fazahim, who is currently the CMO and the founder, she was an MTO of Daras and launched a lot of product, including she launched Hanginaki and Daras Coins, these sorts of products. Maruf Hassan is the CTO who has more than 4 years of experience of big data and development of AI and affiliate business. He was also an affiliate lead in Bohut. So we have advisors who are currently CXOs of different MNCs, and all of them have common is that they are in type of IT business or e-commerce business. For example, Tajin Hassan was the ex-chief marketing officer of Daras. So he used to advise us on the media and operation part. So recognition. So we were in the top 10. Recently held the Bangabandhu Innovation Grand Competition 2023, and among 7,000 startups who have applied, we were in the top 10. So I was also recognized as one of the young creative entrepreneur of 2023, and we are currently in Initial Startup Next Accelerator program right now. So this is actually the sum up of the presentation. So thank you.
Just give us a little bit of background to your own founder story, how you got to where you are today, what made you decide that this was a great business to run.
So this will be segmented in 2 ways. One is the experience that I have as running an affiliate business in a South Asian market. It was not established. I have to went through a lot of research for the developed countries affiliate and the socio-economic of Bangladesh and other South Asian regions. So I found that this is a very extreme market that can be addressed really quick, and there is a need of affiliate. So I founded the other co-founders who are in the similar industry of affiliate marketing, and who was the pioneer of their market as well, the EdTech and others. So we along with come up with the thing that we need to really address this right now, because the internet penetration rate is more than 38% in Bangladesh right now. So it's a high time to move to this business. So this is the thing that the experience have taught us to come to the business. And another thing is that I have come from a middle class family, so I see how people like to save money. A little bit of money can be a big thing for them. So this can be helpful for the people. So this all combination help us to shape where we are right now.
Okay. So and the reason why we ask this is just to get a little bit more idea of both your background, both as a business, you're familiar with the industry, are you capable, and also some personal reasons why. And it's very clear here that you've got both the business experience, having worked at companies like Daraz, and that you also personally know that there are people looking to save money, and they're in your same social economic background, that people are now beginning to think a bit more smartly about how they shop online and whether they should save. So you're seeing that problem, and you've also got the skills and the capability to do that as well, both with your experience.
I want to look into the numbers, but if we look at it from what Aminul has shared so far, it's clear that, he has a lot of experience in this space. He was the head of affiliate at Daraz. Both of his co-founders were from that successful startup. So they must have seen something to decide that, hey, look, we can do this better. And it's time for us to step out on our own.
Yeah, and just for the benefit of anybody watching or listening, normally when I come across a startup like this, I don't really know much about marketing. I don't know anything about search engine optimization or digital marketing in any way, shape or form. So I always reach out to somebody who does, and in this case, Razi is my go-to guy for anything online marketing, digital marketing, anything along those lines. And it's always good to have within your own social network people who are familiar with a particular niche, technology, capability, and that you can reach out to on a regular occasion. If you come across something that you think sounds interesting but you don't know enough, you reach out and say, hey, Razi, what do you think? This is in your kind of sphere of influence. Would you validate this? Is this something that you'd find interesting? And take that as like the expert witness on the stand. Would they be interested? Whether they can or can't is a different question, but if they actually give it a resounding yes, then you're usually onto something. So that's usually what happens in instances like this, where I'm talking to a founder who knows a lot about an industry that I don't know, and I would then lean on Razi to go and give me some more insights.
Well, thank you for having that trust. So then, Mike, let's go into a question around. Let's start with so there are two components to this business. There's the cashback, and then there's the affiliate marketplace.
Yes.
I think the one that is a bit more complex as compared to cashback is the affiliate marketplace.
Yes.
And I know, being in this space for a while, a lot of people talk about how you can start making money online, and the way you can start is with affiliate marketing. And one of the biggest websites out there for affiliate marketing is ClickBank. But the challenge with something like ClickBank is, so Osman, for your benefit, ClickBank, it's a US-based affiliate site where they give you commissions of up to 90-80%. And each one of these is mainly a digital product. So what happens is the creator creates it once, charges maybe $100, $200, or maybe even $50. And because they created it once, they don't need to have any costs in terms of making it again because it's a digital product. So that's why the commissions are really fantastic. But the challenge in the market like Bangladesh is, for any Bangladeshi affiliate marketer, if they're trying to sell to the domestic market, no one can buy those products because they are really expensive, right? Then the second affiliate marketplace or affiliate earning site that people always go to is Amazon. So similarly, to do Amazon affiliate marketing, of course, if you're sitting in Bangladesh and you're targeting a US audience, a UK audience, a global audience, you can still make a very good income as an affiliate marketer. But if you're looking at tapping into affiliate marketing for the Bangladeshi market, the domestic market, then neither Amazon nor ClickBank makes sense. Is that an accurate assessment of the problem that you're trying to solve?
Yes, definitely, because there are a lot of active groups and there are a lot of training ongoing for even doing digital marketing or affiliate marketing for the Amazon sitting in Bangladesh. So it's a hot sell cake type of product that is selling in the edutech. Especially if you go to the 10-minute school or go to the Shikho, the reading, they are always saying how you can do these sorts of things, and that is selling up. But the the local businesses that they don't have that affiliate marketing, that knowledge or that expertise to do that. And this is the reason that we are not growing the business in the type 2 or type 3 especially. It's surroundings the Facebook ad or the media, mainstream media ad that is ongoing, where the search engine optimization, what we say, or the social media peer affiliate is really accent in even the South Asian market itself. So this can play a prominent role in terms of cost minimization in advertising for the brands, because they are paying when they are getting the sale. And the people who are interested in earning, they are about to promote something in their social community that are interested for that brand, or they know that brand. Like in Bangladesh, they know about Dara. So when you promote a link of Dara, that works. But Amazon doesn't work that much. And amazingly, there are 37 million of active social media users only in Bangladesh. So the need of something is very emerging, and there are type 2 and 3 influencers in TikTok, or you can say in Instagram is raising so high right now. It's raising 20% a year almost, according to this study. So they can't monetize their digital presence in the in their YouTube or their Facebook or TikTok. So they can use that link on their earlier stage to monetize their digital presence as well, I must say.
So then my question for you then is, have you mentioned 10-minute school and Shiko, there are people who are teaching affiliate marketing courses. Did I understand that correctly?
So they sell courses for the freelancing. So freelancing, one of the part is affiliate marketing. So how you can do the SEO and other things for the Amazon market, or you can earn from home, this sorts of thing. But there are no channels that is helping them to operate for the local markets.
Okay. There's this big challenge there with the affiliate marketplace. Though you have 35,000 partners or 35,000 users, right? And then you have all of these brands that are there. But your big challenge at this point is, how do we educate the market that this is AyyKori, this is how you create an affiliate link, and this is how, when you share an affiliate link, this is how you can actually earn money. So you have this big challenge to overcome.
Yes.
The question is, how are you trying to overcome this at this point of time?
So in this, there is a two-way. One is with the money, doing marketing and other things and the promotion, and another is the organic. So what we are doing is that we are recently partnering with the EduTechs. Like even currently, we are talking with the Interactive Cares, one of the EdTech of rising EdTech in Bangladesh. So we are trying to sign up an MOU where their students will be offered free affiliate marketing course from us. So we will come to the Google Meet and we will teach that. So these sorts of organic things are doing some university roadshows where there will be a digital marketing seminar, where we will teach the affiliate marketing as well. And also, third point is that we are currently, I would say, that exploring some non-government organizations who are in the raising for the demography of rural areas. So they, and also urban, they give some training. So we are trying to partnering with them as well, so that in the end we can take one session from us. So this is the organic way that we can do.
Well, I think one of the things you could be doing as well is, like, just like what you shared earlier in terms of going live and sharing things about how to create a commission link and whatnot. Perhaps you could do like an affiliate, we call it the Affiliate Marketer School Bangladesh, where once a week, where either you or one of your co-founders goes live and shares how to become an affiliate marketer. Or if you could find the top internet marketers in Bangladesh, partner with them and get them to start using AyyKori to grow their income. And then possibly you could use them as a case study and say, hey, look, we went to AyyKori, and through AyyKori's affiliates, we have now converted our audience into income. Because I think there are a lot of influencers out there with tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of followers, but they don't know how to monetize that following. And if you could say, hey, look, I'll partner with you, I'll teach you how to create all these commission links. And then when they do, then that person can give you a testimonial and say, hey, look, I was an influencer of 100,000 followers. I wasn't able to monetize, but now with AyyKori, I've added X amount of dollars to my income.
Right.
I think that's one way you could try and help market your affiliate marketplace.
Yeah, I mean, for me, who doesn't really do any of this, walk me through how cashback actually works. Where is the money coming from, for one, and what do I need to do if I go into a website to look for something? How would I go about getting that cashback? Yeah, where does the money come from? And what's in it for the advertiser, the actual product owner as well?
Yes, so for the business end, it's an advertising solution that we are selling them. That even they do a Facebook ad or Google ad, they are paying for the impression or the lead that are coming to the website, but they can't pay for the cost per sale. When a sales happen, they get the commission, or they can't pay according to that. So what we say to the brand that, look, you are expending thousands and hundreds of dollars in different channels of marketing. So come up with a partnership where my users will going to come to your website or app and going to buy from your shop, and you will give me some commission like 10% to me. And this money, when it is 10% comes to me, I divide this to the cashback for affiliate users, like 5% to the cashback users or 5% to the affiliate users.
Okay, and I would suppose that that's better than just like, I'm going to just blindly do Google ads. There's no way of being sure that the advertising spend that I've done, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if I just do a Google ad, I advertise, people might click on it, they might not buy anything. But here, if I'm paying you,
Yes.
it means that somebody has clicked through and bought my product, and therefore
Yes.
I'm going to give you a commission.
Right. They have bought your product first, and they also haven't returned the product.
Okay.
So it's a very win situation for the brands.
It completely makes sense. I'm trying to understand, why don't product marketers do this more often? Razi, what's the deal here?
I mean, I can give you an example on just to add on why it works, right? So yesterday I was trying to buy a bus ticket. I was trying to come back from KL. So I bought a bus ticket, and I recently, okay, maybe you can take a few steps back. So I recently met the CEO of a comparison website in Singapore, and he asked me if I use this company called Shopback. Until then, even though I've heard of it, up till 2-3 weeks ago, I had never used it before. So through his referral link, I downloaded Shopback, and I installed their Google Chrome extension on my browser. So I have the app and I have the Google Chrome extension. So now when I go to any website that is e-commerce that sells something, it actually says, hey, Shopback available, activate Shopback. So I'll give you an example. So I was trying to buy my bus ticket yesterday, and I was looking, so normally I'll go to redbus.sg or I'll go to easybookonline.com. But now I saw that Shopback was giving me 2% cashback on my bus ticket. So I was like, sorry, not Shopback, Redbus via Shopback was giving me back 2% cashback. So I was like, I completely ignored EasyBook Online, and I was like, I'm just gonna book via Redbus, because through that I'll get a 2% cashback through Shopback. Similarly for Booking.com, I booked a room when I was away in KL, and Booking.com was giving me 8% cashback via Shopback. So obviously I'm going to ignore going to Agoda. I just went straight, activated my Shopback, and I made that booking through Booking.com. So I would say, like what you're saying, right? It is no-brainer. It is funneling me to make the transaction. And sometimes they have this thing where they say, oh, just for a limited time only, Booking.com is giving you 8%. Usually they will give you 5%. So if you're thinking about holiday 3 months from now, you will be compelled to quickly go and buy, because you're going to get a bigger cashback if you do it now. So I think it's a no-brainer, and I'm also wondering to myself, why did I not start using this earlier, right? Why aren't more marketers using this? It works mainly for e-commerce, right? So if you have a ticket to sell, a room to book, products to sell online, it works for those. So I would say for those kind of marketers, Shopback or a cashback platform is a no-brainer, which is why when you look at Shopback, which is a Singapore-based startup, I can't remember how long they've been around for, but I just checked before the interview, they have 35 million shoppers and 10,000 merchants. So 35 million people around 10 markets in Asia plus Australia are using Shopback, and they have 10,000 merchants. So it is
Yes, this can be added that these models, if you directly implement it, you can do business in any market. If you have a merchant to be onboarded with the same model, you can go almost any market where there are price sensitive customers remaining. And we, as we have the experience of working South Asian or developing countries, so we also kept the product in a manner so that we can implement in any developing countries where there are price sensitive customers and also people are in need. I guess there is also a good platform that's you currently in Singapore that is also a growing market, I guess.
Yeah, I actually downloaded that as well.
Yes, I guess you is burning more and they have more I guess physical shops integrated. My friends and colleagues who migrated to Sri Lanka or living in there, they are using you right now more than Shopback, I guess.
You can see what I've gone and done. I've gone and shared shop. I've just signed up to Shopback. I've installed the Chrome extension. So that's what I'll be doing now. Thank you very much. And,
this is very addictive, and whenever you're going to any site right now, if that is e-commerce, Shopback is going to chase you like a horn. I mean, it will come and come.
And I think this is something that most I think of it as a gimmick. Like my biggest problem with any of these online tools is that I always think that they're a gimmick. They don't really give you any money back. So I give you an example. You go and you collect points for airline miles. You don't know what they're worth. You don't know when you can redeem them. You go onto the website, you try and redeem, the tickets aren't available. You've got to book a whole year in advance, and if you can't use them, then you lose them. And for me, I just think it's a gimmick, so I don't bother participating. The only thing I do with credit cards now is I just take cashback, but they'll give me a rebate on the spend that I actually have, because I think that's much more reasonable. But this, if I understand it correctly, all the things that I would normally do online, the things that I would buy online, if there's a Shopback or cashback available, I will get some money in my account.
Yes, you are getting the money, not the point. So this is the most addictive part. As a buyer, I also don't care about points, the loyalty points and other things. I believe in getting the cash right away. So this is why this model is very addictive if you work in the right market.
That's interesting.
Okay, so I have, let me see if I can share my screen with the pending earnings. Or let me show you at booking.com. So one of the things I was wondering also is like, why did I not do this earlier, right? So let me just share my screen and you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I've only used it for 3 transactions right now. So let me just share my screen, right? So if you look at this, I've only used it for 3 transactions so far. Not very particularly big ticket items, but I've already earned $11.48. And the example I was giving earlier, Osman, you see this, they're saying they're having a promo with booking.com. Previously, you 5.5% cashback. Now for this month, you get 8% cashback. So the thing is, I have been booking with booking.com for years, but I've never gotten any cashback because I never bothered to get Shopback, you know, and now it's there. And if you look at this whole list of categories that they have for brands, like, I mean, I love to buy Uniqlo t-shirts, but I never got any cashback. Now when I go to Uniqlo, I can just use the Shopback app in the physical store and get cashback. And they're all the shops that you usually go to, even NTUC, Fair Price, right? So here the thing is, I feel it's a no-brainer. It should be, now that I've shared it with Osman, you know, is like wondering why did he do it earlier. The question for you, Aminul, is, Shopback I think has been around since 2014. It has taken me 9 years to finally become a user. It has taken 9 years for Osman to finally download it, even though he's probably seen it around in Singapore. It is quite a no-brainer. So the question is, how are you trying to acquire more users? Because I think in a tough economic environment like now, everybody wants to make some savings, be it 8%, be it 2%. How are you going about educating the market about this cashback concept and getting them to start using your AyyKori platform?
So yes, it's always happen in a customer life cycle or the customer segmentation, right? Some are the early movers, some are the laggers that come really late. So for the customers, as there are 67 million of internet users in Bangladesh, and there are a majority of them are currently exposed to the e-commerce market, or they are like going for the retail chains and the HoReCa industry every day. So as we are very early stage, and we always have to see how organically we can do that. So for that, the first step we have started is to follow that with the brands. So or the cross posting, that is free, totally free. So whenever we become a partner with a brand, so they give a post that AyyKori has integrated to for the X brand, that their brand users can get 10% or 5% cashback of shopping while doing from AyyKori. So for them, this is a reward program type thing, or this is a loyalty program type thing for the brands that they are offering to the customers to come back again and again. And for us, it's a win situation, because their existing customers is also knowing about us. For example, in our last marketing campaign, all of around 95% of the existing brands we have has participated in that campaign, and all have done paid marketing, even that offer we are pushing for their brands. So this is one thing to be noticed. And the other thing that we are trying at this earlier stage to the small medium influencers who has a large customer base, especially for the consumer tech product. So we are also communicating with them with the same referral type things, the referral affiliate link, that they can bring some people over the platform, they will get a certain commission of the earning or the cashback amount of that users. So these two things are working pretty well, I must say, and we are trying to scale it up right now. More organically, these things are happening.
Yeah, because I feel like if you could reach out to the market and market this correctly, or market it on a bigger scale, then getting users should be a no-brainer, because you already have the partners, the brands,
Yes.
But what's missing is getting those users and getting people to shop via AyyKori instead of going direct to the brand.
Yeah, I mean the other thing that I would probably make, and this is a direct observation from me.
Yes.
When I logged on just now to Shopback, it said you have an account already, and
Okay.
I didn't know. I must have registered for it a long time ago and just thought, what am I doing with this? I don't know. Okay, forget it. I'm not interested, and left it. And this is a real problem with software as a service. And if you've noticed in industry, in any of these SaaS environments now,
Yes.
they all have what they call customer success management. I've onboarded a customer, but what do I do to make sure that they fully use my service, fully use my solution? And a customer success manager takes it from the salesperson and then sits with the customer and says, this is what you can do. Let me show you how to use it. Do you have any onboarding process as well? Because I think that's probably what's happened with me with Shopback, is that they've given me something, don't really know how to use it, and I'm busy, so I'm gonna just put it to one side. It's only now that I've got Razi going, hey, look, I'm saving so much money through Booking.com. And I use Booking.com all the time. In fact, the amount of money I've spent on Booking.com, I think I'd be embarrassed if I could just calculate how much money I've missed out on if it's 5% of payback.
Yes, it's
I mean,
a lot.
that's significant. Yeah, it's a huge amount of money. But the problem is Shopback's done a great job. But in terms of onboarding and making sure that a user is fully onboarded, knows what they're doing, knows how to make full use of it, they haven't done a great job. I don't think they have, because otherwise I should have been told. Like, by the way, Osman, we noticed that you're not using it. Your account's lapsed. What should you do? And this is what we've been doing in SaaS services for a long time. It's a common problem. Pay for what you use, and if you don't use it, you don't pay. Problem is we want you to use it. So therefore, a cost of sale is with customer success management to onboard that. Now, in this environment, you can't do that. There's too many retail consumers. So what's the best way to educate the user once they've signed up, keep them engaged, and make sure that they're earning money, like a reminder. By the way, we know that you spent money on booking.com and you lost out on this money would have been a really good reminder for me, but it didn't happen. Do you have any suggestions on how you can fix that?
So we have thought of that because though you are using Shopback, it is in Singapore, the education rate is higher, and also the customers are more familiar to e-commerce sites compared to the Bangladeshi market. So for this, we have observed and analyzed some UX of the popular market winners like Kikash and others apps, how they educate the first hand. So we see that for the new customers, a lot of pop-up on the options when someone come up to educate them with a video or a process mapping thing. Image. So we have done the same thing with the site. We have done 3 things for customer education. One is you can click on the learn more, where you can get the videos of how to use it. 2 is when you are joining the site, you will have 5 portion of images that show the full journey to you. You have to see it first because without that you are just posting me around with my server costing. And the third thing is that there is a hotline number that we have put in the upper portion, that if a new user really wants or have a complaint, they can contact us directly. This is from the user experience in the website. What we do as the customers from the very beginning, we try to give a SMS to every customer who get the cashback, so that it's a reminder for them. And also in our initial stage, we used to call the customers to learn more and also teach them how to use it. And they are like our advocates right now. They are onboarding their friends and family, and they are teaching it. So only the people are not able to get it. Their friends and family can teach it to them. Like Razi can teach you how to use it. So if someone really is impressed with the product, generally they also suggest to their friends and family.
I mean, exactly what Shopback is doing. So there's a page on their site where it says, look, if you refer your friend, you get $5, and then they actually teach you what to do to ensure that both you and your friend will get that amount of money. So you need to get your friend to spend at least $20 via the platform, and then he will be able to get that $5. And because you have done it, you'll get something as well. So it's not just a matter of sharing the referral link to get them to sign up, but you also need to try and educate them so they end up buying something within that 180 days. So they give you 180 days for that friend of yours to use your referral code. So again, I think there's a long way to go for you to acquire the users, and it should be happening through marketing, through going out there on the streets, giving out flyers in all these different offices like I was telling you previously. Also with referrals and saying, hey, look, if you refer a friend, you get X number of BDT for referring a friend. So that's the cashback and the affiliate plans, like marketing or the educational challenges, right? So I was just looking at Shopback. So Shopback, I Googled it. It started in August 2014. So it's been 9 years. It is now $1 billion valuation. They are looking to float the company in. They're trying to look to IPO the company next year, which is very impressive for a 9-year journey. And then earlier I mentioned that they have 35 million shoppers across 10 markets in APAC, including Australia, right? Bangladesh alone has 180 million people. Perhaps, I don't know 10% of them shop online?
10%, 6 to 7, more than 10%.
Okay, more than 10%. I'm just curious to know, earlier you mentioned some numbers, right? Shopback has gone to become $1 billion company, just 35 million shoppers. Bangladesh, 180 million people, they get 10%, that's 18 million. But the thing with Bangladesh is the GDP per capita is only about $2,500 per year, whereas Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Australia, where Shopback operates, the GDP per capita is a lot higher. So if you look at the potential of where we can go with AyyKori, where do you see it growing to, considering all of these factors that I've talked about?
Exactly. So for this unique USP, we have integrated the affiliate marketing in the platform, because when you are targeting a higher GDP nation, they don't do that much of affiliate marketing in the tier 2 level, especially. So we have created such a business model so that in future we can service those markets who are more in need or more sensitive to the price, and also who in need of earning money. So if we can extend some of these markets like South Asia or some of the African countries where the price sensitive customers are more, so they can all even do affiliate marketing of the other countries where there was no affiliate marketing. So we can create a network of affiliators and also the cashback users around the globe where it's needed the most, rather than serving the customers who are also who has the capacity of spending more.
Okay.
What metrics are you using to measure your business success? What are they? How are you tracking? And what's your North Star metric?
Yes, so we have two sorts of customer. One is the B2B, one is the customer who are availing the cashback and affiliate marketing. For the business, we are focusing on the GMV, how much we are able to sell of them, because if they are not happy, they won't continue the paid integration that we do. And for the customers, it's how many customers are using the platform. So in both cases, the customers plays an important role. So the main North metric starts we are thinking and we are measuring is the how much active customers we are having right now, so that they can serve the brand's purpose as well. And the success rate can be also indicated by the how much brands that we can bring in more on table every month, and also how much happy customers are returning to the platform again and again. So we have currently around 60% of customers returning within a month. So we are trying to increase it so the operation cost might come lower in the future.
Okay, so active customers, GMV, and retention rate.
Yes.
Okay, and at the moment your retention rate is 60%.
Yes, who have bought it.
Sorry?
Who buy from us. Yes.
Okay, so that's active customers, and the when you talk about active customers, where are you at the moment in terms of registered versus active?
So the active customers, according to the Google Analytics, it's around 3,500 to 4,000 that we observed recently. The customers we have.
Okay, and registered
is 35,000, though its number is increasing every day. We get around 1,500 of registration.
Okay, so you have about 10% of active
Right.
customers. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and that ideally you should be trying to improve,
Yes.
right?
So we
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and the return rate is 60%, and naturally that's like for me, and a good example is me. I registered on Shopback, never went back.
Yes.
To coin a phrase, right? Went to Shopback, never went back. So we should try and fix that. In terms of the acquisition rate, then at the moment with your current metrics, what is the cost per customer to acquire them?
So the paid acquisition cost is $0.09, which is around 9 taka in Bangladesh.
So 9 cents.
Yeah.
9 cents. Yeah. Okay.
So the success of this low acquisition cost can be addressed is that when a brand gives offer, we try to promote that. So the brands people who are buying it, they see that they are getting the brand offer and also our offer, the cashback. So they instantly hit it. So good way actually we are solving this cash position to lower number.
And maybe Aminul, just to we could quickly answer this question I asked you when we met the last time. So one of the thoughts that people who be watching this who have not been to Bangladesh and who are from Singapore, and we all aware that in places like Bangladesh, credit card, debit card penetration or usage is very low.
Yes.
Then people might be wondering, okay, if all of these are e-commerce marketplaces and we're comparing it to Shopback, then most of these transactions happen via a credit card, debit card. So in a market like Bangladesh, how are you overcoming this problem?
Yes. So in Bangladesh, the most used payment method is the mobile financial services after the cash on delivery. So people really like the cash on delivery. They don't believe in e-commerce that much, honestly. It's a still thing situation. So the mobile financing or the debit card or credit card, anyone can use all of those. Even they can use the brand coupon as well. But as they have gone through the AyyKori, our platform, they are definitely going to get that cashback in their wallet at the last card, the sign out amount that they are buying or purchase. So it's not a problem. And this debit card or credit card or the mobile financing, all of them are also our financial partners of AyyKori. So even the Bikash, the number one mobile financing company, they are very happy with our business model, and they are adding 9 cents or 9 taka with our money to the customer's wallet. So it's a very green signal that we are getting from the industry that is the right thing to do.
Okay, yeah, that's promising. So I guess, I mean, what you already built a platform. Now the thing is, you have to bring the people, you have to bring the users, and you have to get them to come to use it and to be active on it. Maybe you could share with us. You mentioned that you're raising 250K. What was the valuation again? That you're raising
under $2.5 million valuation, we want to raise $2,500 go further.
Yeah. Okay. And you mentioned that you have $2,800 in revenue so far to the company itself. You did mention a very interesting statistic to me the last time we met regarding how this compared to Shopback when they first started out. Maybe you can share it with everyone.
Yes. So even the Shopback, when they were in the seed round, they just picked the product on the free seed. They were selling around 600 or 700. That's the deck that is available still in the internet. So though we are in the pre-seed, but we are selling 600 or 700 units of product in the campaign time in one day actually right now. So this is the signal that expertise from the earlier can help you to market the product. So we are optimistic to go more further or go along with the market and acquisition higher in the coming years.
Okay, I'm just showing AyyKori here because again, this is definitely worthwhile showing, because you can look at Shopback and you see that, but when you really look at what you're doing, the products, the categories that you have, it's actually quite robust. You've got quite a large number of brands that are already signed up and giving decent amounts of cashback as well. That's significant.
There are more than you can get 15% even cashback from the brands.
Wow. I mean, the website's really well done.
I hope you liked the color.
Yeah, I do. I think overall it just gives you an idea as well of what it is that you're doing.
You can see how much cashback you can get from a product even in the upper side. And so you can get your email. So here you can see all the brands that is you are interested, and you can see a lots of brands here. You can see some. We are doing the Barbie plan, and now we are in another campaign right now. And you can see all the top-notch brands here. You can shop by the categories as well. Here you have some of the best of the deals, and where you can see how much even you are going to get the cashback, and you can share these offers with your friend. The catchy side is that when you are sharing, it's an affiliate link you are generating. So if your friends buy it from it, it's also counting as the affiliate marketing. And we have some other actually cool features, I must say. For example, the Square Electronics is one of our brand partner. So if you want to calculate how much money you are going to save from a cashback, for example, for this refrigerator, you can just click on one refrigerator like this one, and you can just copy it. Also, how much money its price, and it will calculate the cashback amount for you. So as a customer, you know how much money you are saving. It's 4,000 taka, which is around $40 actually.
Wow, that's great. Shall we, yes. Rocky, do you want to buy a refrigerator?
Yeah, the only challenge, I don't think if they ship from Bangladesh to Singapore.
So yes, and the Razi said the referral, we have the referral program already. So you can copy it and share with your friend, and you will get 10% of the customers of the users earning. So we don't actually directly committing some number of like $1 or $2 to the user, because we don't have that much of bargaining power right now. But yeah, we can still do that in the future.
Yeah, I mean, looking at what you just shared, like again, it's just a matter of I feel you just need to go out there and like really push that this exists, and this how you can save some money and how you can start making some money.
Yes.
And the moment people know about this, it seems to me to be a no-brainer.
Thank you so much.
So tell us, maybe now is a good time to then talk about the fundraising again. So you're raising at 250K at a 2.5 million valuation. What is the minimum ticket that you're looking at?
So for now, even $20,000 ticket size is good enough for us, because we want to be good angels who has the expertise or who can guide us at this stage, not only the big checks, who can guide us really well. So we are open for that. So 20,000 ticket size is good.
And I mean, we've talked a few times about Shopback and how they're going to go IPO, or they're going to go the $1 billion valuation now in 9 years. Where do you see an exit for an angel, or where do you look to bring AyyKori to in the next few years?
So we believe that we can go to the phase A level within next 2.5 years or 3 years down the line. So meanwhile, I must say the angels can exit at that time, as the market, the money that we spend really giving us back a very good return in the terms of customer acquisition. So we expect to go in phase A within 2 or 3 years, and angels can get their exit at that time.
So you're saying you go to Series A in 2 to 3 years? Did I hear that correctly?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
No, you were saying you will go to something. Was it Series A in 2 to 3 years?
Yes, Series A actually. Yes.
And what valuation do you think you will be at? This is like looking into a crystal ball, and no one really has an answer for this. But where do you think you would be?
It should go in between of at that time $8 to $10 million. I must emphasize, because we are looking at that number to achieve. It's not very high, it's not very low. It's the number we should chase at this moment.
Okay. So I mean, me and Razi have had these conversations in the background so many times over cups of tea. You know, you've got a valuation cap of 2.5 million, correct? And
yes.
Typically what we're looking at now is, okay, you've got a 2.5 million valuation cap. Your current revenue, the actual commission that you're earning, is what, 3,000 a month?
Yeah, initially it is, yes.
Okay, so at the moment you're looking at around maybe $36,000 a year.
Yeah,
right?
if you multiply with that, of course, it is $36,000.
Yeah, so that's like a 7 times revenue multiple to get to 2.5 million.
More than that.
Yeah, it is quite significant, right? If you're looking at 70 times, I missed a zero. So by the time that you convert, you're gonna have to get to a reasonable valuation.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have to be significant. This is what investors are gonna be thinking. If I come in at a $2.5 million valuation, what revenue do you need to be earning to get to at least that, right? So you've got a 2.5 million valuation cap. I don't understand the industry. I don't really know how the valuations are calculated in this type of space. Is it a revenue multiple? Is it a GMV multiple? What would you need to do to get to that 2.5 million valuation cap?
Okay, so the 2.5 million valuation cap that we are trying to raise is that, because as per our position, we are doing it for the pre-seed round, and we can sell up to $5 million of product with this $2,500, so which in this coming year, 1 year. So by this, if you have $5,000 of revenue, you can multiply with 5 times, even it will have a 2.5 million of valuation and more at that stage. So we are trying to optimize that. And also the industry, if you see the other countries, example the Shopback, or even in the Pakistan, there are Savior, they are valuing their pre-seed more than a million or 2 million or 3 million and more than that. So the market potential is also a key factor for this that we want to press. Should I share the slide that is funding?
Yeah, share the slide.
Yes. So with the funds that we are trying to raise, the 2,500, it will help us to go for the $5,000 and above of total revenue, which will help the valuation in higher more than actually $5 million of valuation in the coming year. So the multiplier is happening right now. And if we can get there, we can get the phase A calculation of more than $10 million of valuation. And also, if we see the other countries or industries, you can see the Shopback or in the Savior, they have a preset of more than $1 million valuation before even approaching the market rightly at that time. So for this, we are having this valuation.
How is this type of business valued in the market at the moment?
So this types of marketed is comparatively valued with the other successful industries that are running, like the other market player like the Shopback or the Savior, for example, you can say in the Pakistan that's running.
How are they valued? Are they valued like on a multiple of total revenue? Is it a valuation on the total GMV? Is it valued on the total cashback or earning? What can you explain that?
Yes, for example, Savior raised around $3.3 million at their early stage. So they have around 400 brands onboarded at that time with a multiple of I guess 50,000 or more customers at their platform. So it's the market size that we are addressing, also the tech that we have built, and also the market potential that the market can reach. As there is no brick and mortar that needed in this business, it can scale up very quickly.
I'm just looking at some of these other sites. I was looking at Savior, and then Savior says, how many transactions, how many orders have you processed so far? 3,000?
So how many orders we have? We have a daily 100 orders, around 1,800 orders.
How many have you done so far, like in total?
In total, so it's around.
What I saw is saying.
It's around, yeah.
So one thing I was looking at Savior's thing that they were pushing was they're saying, look, in less than 1 year, we've processed 200,000 orders. We've done, essentially, they've facilitated 200,000 transactions. They've onboarded 250 partners, and they were saying that they were growing 52% user growth month on month. So maybe you could look at your user growth numbers and also sell that and say, hey, look, like to answer Osman's question, right, on where will the valuation be, you can say, hey, look, we started off at this number, we've grown this much in terms of users, and this is our month on month growth. And if I spend, once I get the funding, I can get this many more users, and this is the kind of month on month growth I can see. And the Pakistan Savior has already done $100 million, 100 million rupees of cashback within just 200,000 orders. So maybe if you could sell that month-on-month growth in terms of users, in terms of transactions, I think that could also justify the numbers or ensure that you get a higher valuation. Even I was looking at Crash, I just sent a link to you on WhatsApp and on Osman as well. Happy Credit. Happy Credit started 2 years ago. They're trying to be India's #1 cashback app and a cashback site, and they raised about $600,000 for their pre-seed round 2 years back, right? So definitely pays for that. Like, if you look at India, they already have 1 million users. This Happy Credit raised $600,000 in revenue. In funding. They've already $3.3 million in funding, and they're already doing pretty well. So if you're Bangladesh's first cashback site, I think you should have a similar performance, if not better, because both Pakistan and India have not been doing so well economically over the past few years as compared to Bangladesh. So I don't see why AyyKori can't do those numbers or even better. So thank you, Aminul, for spending time and sharing about AyyKori. Aminul is building Bangladesh's first cashback and affiliate marketplace. And if you enjoyed what you heard, please do get in touch with Aminul to see how you can be part of his fundraising. And if you enjoyed this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.